Trying to make sure it's not too loud. On a chill day. I like this. I like this chill setting, by the way. Sometimes truth needs to show up live and in person, because I'm that person. And I could wait for others to come through. Well, why? They're going to see it anyway, because I'm not monetized. What does monetize mean to you? To some of you, clearly, it means you think that you can do whatever you want to do. Oh, YouTube got you fooled. Can you see me in the shadows? Can you see the light coming through? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is a girl going to do when people are lying about you? By the way, I hear a lot of people hollering about Pisces today. Let's hope you're talking about the good ones and the bad ones and the ones who are. If you're talking about the right side, that would be me. But if you're trying to put me into that group, then you know what? It's me you're going to see. Truth stands up for herself. I don't need anybody to stand up for me, especially since some of you get paid money not to. Yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you standing there looking scared, wondering how did things get here. I see. See that you never cared. Yeah, it took a little while, but now I'm quite aware. I see that you just talking smack. Never had a sister's back, just trying to be where I'm at. And I see. Sipping my coffee on. What time is it? 7:24. Why is she sipping coffee this late? Well, as this rain keeps coming down, I'm sure this CBD is going to kick in a minute. Shout out to FX CBD. You guys are great. Thank you for appreciating me, and I appreciate you too. And by the way, the things I represent aren't fake. I clap for everybody who claps for me, but those who continue to steal from me and then want to wave that bullshit in my face like I won't come and see you personally, I have a variety of ways that I can slay. I thought you knew. You're talking about me like I'm some demon. Am I the demon or the demon slayer? Maybe I'm the both of them. It depends on you. What should I do? Notice how she rides this beat so sweetly, and there are people who literally think that they can compete with me. Somebody fooled you. I could pull cards today, but why do what everyone else does? And you know, it's not that I'm not showing any love. Stay in your lane, but I do me. And that's not my lane to do what everybody else. See, if everybody goes left, then I'm going to be the one that's going right. If everybody goes right, I'm going to be the one that's going left, because I don't do groups like that. People just group and group and group upon themselves. If I showed up to your group, to your function, into your life, I always showed up as the gift, right? But sometimes I did not see the gift in myself, because you know what? I'm just like a little kid, just enjoying the experience. Not realizing that some of you wanted to experience me in the wrong kind of way. Somebody says it's cuffing season. Well, bitch, if you planning on cuffing me today, I told my daddy and my hubby already know they're going to shoot you in sight. Could I be wrong? No, I'm quite right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I just love this rain. It just brings out something in me. By the way, we're in a state of emergency in North Carolina, North Cackalack. Yeah. That Fort Bragg, Pope Air Force Base energy. Mommy and dad coming out of me, yeah. Real soldiers do what real soldiers do, and we always keep it trill and true. You don't know what loyalty is, boo. Who am I talking to? Someone that wants to lie for views? I gives not one fuck about how many numbers you say you have, especially when you made most of them up. Am I wrong? Truth is walking today, and she's representing herself, standing up on both her feet. Oh, you want me to see me stand up? And I can dance and ride to this beat. Who thinks they're gonna ride me? Like I said, reminding you, my daddy already put out that well, he already put out that order to shoot you on sight. Honestly, when he told me to get out of this life, whatever that life be, see, I'm very good for entertainment, but it's clearly shown that it's not good for me, because I see what all of you done. And you know what? These investigations that's been going on, they're not just for fun. Yeah, y'all want to talk about, hey, feds, we're down with the feds, we're down with the Galactic Federation of Light. But you know what? They know the difference between who's wrong and who's right. You think these people are stupid? Narcissists think that they are just the brightest thing in the world. Oh my God, you did not know when you ran up against this girl. It's a good thing that I did not know who you are, because I was a lesson for you, and it gave you a chance to see if you could come through your good side, but instead you chose that lie. You chose to see yourself. I am the God. I'm the great creator. I am everything, and I can get anything I want because I'm just being me. Which that was a lie from the beginning to the end. And for eternity, you will continually be in hell. You were the bad demon that fell. You wanted to be the number one angel, but you were never number one. What's wrong with you, son? Every time we give you a chance, you still remain dumb. Dum diddy dum de dum de dum dum diddy dum diddy dum de dum de dum dum. And those of you who will have the nerve to talk about hip hop, yeah, I was the one that helped really played your music, fought the program directors and the consultants on your behalf. And instead, what did you do? You played me out. Now that aftermath is coming back for you. You know what? That Ticketmaster scheme. Who tried to steal my money from a Ticketmaster scam? I haven't purchased a concert ticket in at least 2-3 years. That sounds like some Erykah Badu shit. Or maybe it's just some Pisces. This is V Beats, by the way. And people say, she's just faking. She don't give real love, okay? Well, why don't you ask the real people? In fact, go back to those people who were whack and said I never did anything for them, okay? Look at their life. Look at them and look at me. Look at them and look at me. Look at them and look at me. I remember I was hot earlier today because it's the integrity. It is the integrity for me, especially when you mess with my money. Val Jones feels some kind of way about her money, okay? Even my hubby found that out, and he would just laugh when people would get him and they think that I was getting him when my money pockets weren't right and somebody was trying to scam on me, and he would, it just got darker a little bit in here. Do I need to put some light on? But I still can see you. Can you see me? Sometimes it's better just to hear, because it's clear you can't see. Where's your vision? Did you have a collision with fate? Oh my God, the God says, wait, it gets better. Pass over every day. Who is being passed over today in a variety of ways? Oh, and she just keeps doing that. Is it the coffee? Is it the CBD? Why come it can't just be me? What team am I on? I lost my gift? Bitch, I am dropping this shit just like this. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? As I continue to on and on and on and on, I just flow. Like this rain. I have literally saged the whole house and saged the whole plane. And and speaking of planes, by the way, if I don't see you flying a plane in real life, then get the fuck out of my life. Bitch, I only deal with real fly boys, okay? Real pilots, real Top Guns. You know what I mean? Not a movie or toy soldier motherfucking bitches who even remotely think they can compare or either want to cuff me. You know? Mommy said I don't need to say anything. Cause raptors in the air. And trust me, they do not care. I got protection everywhere. Oh, you tried to take me through some drama. Now you about to see who's your mama. That's the problem. Some of you never had real moms and dads. And that's so sad. That you came with one and I could have been a gift to you, but you chose to be bad. And I understand everybody wants to be a bad bitch, but you guys who want to be bad bitches too? What is wrong with you? Yeah, I'm looking down at you. It's that when everybody that I automatically knew you were gay or I knew you weren't straight, but yet you come to me like, you know what? How did we not make it back in the day? How did we not make what? We were just friends, cuz. But what are you talking about? But it's that, and it just kept coming to me. And I had to figure out, why is every gay person I know trying to want to make it seem like we had a relationship or had a thing going on back in the day? We never had that type of thing. Just because I smiled at you and was nice to you, that was me being me. I never wanted to sleep with anybody. I'm not a freak of the week. I hung with Parliament and Funkadelics in reality. Some of y'all ain't never done that. You could never be me. The nerve that you think that you're a famous celebrity. I'm a star. I'm a star. You have completely shown just exactly who you are. Not on the same level with me. This is called 1 hour of rare chill boom bap hip hop instrumentals, smooth beats. Mommy says I need to be smooth this week because there's a lot of things going through. This weather's not playing with you. Debbie is about to be a Debbie Downer. And you know what? She ain't playing with North Carolina either. We are talking about all the bridges and the dams you didn't fix. But you took that money, you salty, sorry ass tricks. And no, don't blame it on me, because I know somebody was supposed to come through, and do a little promotional tour this week. Why isn't it happening when I was at Fort Fisher too? Why isn't that when people say when the presidential candidates come through and if Val's in that area, they never seem to make it because the weather goes, nah. I don't know what that is. Don't blame me on that. I'm just God's kid. But maybe we just ain't feeling the shit this week. You know what? We got too much to worry about, literally, because you know what, these storms in North Carolina is like, we're dealing with this, we're dealing with the storms in the weather, and we're dealing with the storms in the politics. These politicians and these leaders and these activists who they all assume the position, they're all in everybody's pockets. There goes a plane flying over me. And yes, I do give a shout out to my military, because you know what, shout out to the Jews in the military, whoever controls the weather, do what you gotta do, okay? Forget what I just said. Oh gosh, it is funny today. Laughter helps to heal. Laughter helps to heal. But and shout out to Ticketmaster too, because thank you. I know this might be too dark for you. Let me put some light on. Well, is that better? I know it's like Dennis the Menace, right? My hair has its own life, but I'm not gonna cut it. How long are you gonna grow your hair, Val? I don't know. I don't have alopecia, so I'm just going to let it grow. That was not hate. Unless you're hating on me. Are you, huh? It's a storm going on. How is she being so creative? I'm a weather baby. My hubby called me a weather witch. Listen, I can dig this shit. The ducks still do what they do. The animals too. So, if you're a real nature girl. And I mean, it's always, this is kind of early in the year though, but I really kind of get it because things are sped up. Well, I just came on live to do this, and I'm going to let it go, because I'm really not trying to make this long, yo. I haven't done a live in a long time, but if you know I'm doing a live, then it's right on time. Because some people still don't think that I can shine, or maybe they think that I be making this up, or somebody be cutting it up and mixing it up, and I don't be doing these raps in real life in real time, but I do. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm just beginning my shine. Y'all go ahead and get whatever you need to get from your lives, because in a minute it's all gonna demise. I don't think that's the right way to use that word, but hey. So the healing rooms, I could play cards today, but why? That's what everybody else does, and I don't do everybody else. But since some of you want to be the muse, you could be my muse. You could be my muse. How am I your muse? And still you choose the dumb head, bobblehead, crusty ass, don't know who he, she is. All these gender bender names is just not for the kid. Be who you want to be, but be that in integrity. Because if you're trying to make a switch hitter out of me, then bitch, you're going to see R.I.P. Daddy is not playing that. I told you I had a real honest-to-God vision. The clouds formed, and it was like, that's it. That's it. That's it. Drop them. Drop them all. And I was like, nope. And it was a whole conversation in my head. But y'all say I'm delusional, y'all. But if I'm delusional, then how did I get out of this hip-hop, this entertainment game, when everybody seems like, was getting ready to be shamed? Ooh, all the layers have been pulled off. And I'm talking about some big names. You haven't even seen the best of it yet. Oh, yeah, it gets better, man. Because these were people that I actually helped. And then they wanted to lie about me. They literally weren't going to make me a sacrifice. Oh, my God. It's hard for you to see sometimes when you're really in that legacy, because I'm not saying I cater or I subscribe to all of that in the legacy, but I'll be damned if that's a real thing. When you're that kid and in that legacy, That happens in reality. You're going to hang me on a cross one way or the other? I'm like, and then what you didn't know was the other side of me. I told you, well, you don't understand what an alchemist is. You look at Taylor Swift, you look at, certain witches. She's a witch, he's a witch, they're a warlock. You watch too much Harry Potter and you don't understand Harry Potter at all. You watch The Matrix and don't know what an oracle is. Everybody's an oracle. Nope, see, that's where you went off into the wrong biz. Somebody set you up to come against me, and that was going to be the end of you. So mo that be. You want to play Madame Laveau? I can play Madame Laveau too. Why do you think, never mind. Anything you can do, I can do better. And that is true. Always. Forever. Oh, I'm supposed to lose because you got an ego problem. Bitch, I don't care. Oh, she's hurting today. She's just kidding. Her life is not all that. She's having horrible times. The only thing I need is I'm trying to figure out I'm drinking coffee at night because it's like I'm still holding on to stuff, right? And I think I'm releasing it and I'm trying to let it go, but I'm trying to figure out what else do I need to let go. And I mean, Daddy says let it all go, which I did, but Mommy says, what's the Saturn return? Don't let go of the stuff that's good for you. You know your name. We chose you to be the oracle, not any of them. And I have tried to drive that oracle monitor so many times, because I don't want to be like any of them. There's too many oracles and they're all lying. So let me set myself and be something else so I don't get confused with the grind. But it gets back to when God says, Spirit, Holy Spirit, come through. I'm a real motherfucking channel, bitch. Just what exactly are you? Just doing it for views? Do you see me clapping my ass or showing my tits? Daddy said we don't do that shit. And I do remember. Now, I'm a Pisces. I can flirt. That is me all day long. I can bring that little bit of Rihanna and Erykah Badu out of me, too. Y'all worried about Erykah casting spells on you? I never had to sell pussy online, bitch. That's something I don't do. And I hope a motherfucking witch would try to cast a spell on me. And that includes any type of Houston hoe. Oh, there she go. She's getting into her. She's getting into her. She's getting into her bag. Woo, 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 woo. Whoa, 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 whoa. You already ate. Chill, baby. Chill, baby. North Node. The Gemini was starting to come through. Oh, that first and second Gemini. You know what? What happens if I decide to trump you? Oh, that's a whole other story you don't want to see. Trust me, that's why they won't come up to me in real time in reality. Or they try to slip and slide like little snakes do. And I don't mind real snakes, but you two-legged ones, I'll murk the fuck out of you. And by the way, but you don't know me though. Then where'd that picture come from? None of the pictures I do have been photoshopped, not a one. So if you see me hanging out with real stars or real rappers or real people, they were real people, okay? But no, everybody else is better than me. Just because you see where I live, that doesn't mean you're up here on my legacy. Somebody clicked in and clicked out. What you gonna do? Are you scared of me? Now you writing up stuff, I gotta do something too. What you gonna do, boo? What you gonna do? Sip some coffee, girl. Woo! Andrew, thank you. He knows who I'm talking to. I don't really want to do. Well, let's do that. That just kind of flipped over by itself. So let's see what this is, because I'm getting ready to get out. We're not going past 20 minutes. Two of voices. I really got the rooms out, the healing rooms, but two of voices. Y'all should have known. And I would suggest right now is the day of integrity. But I don't think you can own up your integrity yourself. But if you are speaking of me and you know damn well you're stealing from me, may your karma comes back times 300. Oh yeah, I get real serious about integrity. You fuck with me and you fuck with my money and you fuck with my shit, I turn into that chick. Bitch. I will be the devil in your story, okay? Karma ain't playing. Karma will murk a bitch. What would my eye do? Oh, do you really want to know? Did you see the gods of Egypt? You know the scales? When you didn't make it? You got sizzled off the universe? Yeah, it's going to hurt for some of you, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just playing. Just for entertainment purposes only, okay? Two of voices. Where is the two of voices? Well, Dal, it would help if you read instructions. I know, but that's what I do. I just feel my way through. What do some of you do? You felt your way through and you still couldn't see yourself out of the mess that you created. Oh, well. Now, you thought I'm going to come in and save you? My daddy says that's what I will not do. But now everybody, my daddy, and I understand. But some of you really didn't have a good mom or dad, so you don't know what daddy you're talking about. Because I really do believe the daddy you're trying to probably put you in that house, probably put you in that car. Like you got to do what they say. Okay, that's why you have to get online and do these videos every day. I could pull off for a week or two and not have to do a damn thing. It doesn't change my pockets, doesn't change me. But y'all have to. You know you do. You got certain minutes, you got certain this. YouTube played you. See, I could drop some knowledge on what YouTube is trying to do, but you know what? It ain't bothering me. Do you? Two of voices. Always keep a flashlight, especially times like this, and fill up your tank. I already did. And the tank was on number 4, and it's the day of the builder, by the way. And it was like, and the gas was 313. So it's like 3s and 4s coming up all over the place today. Two of voices. Oh, this is a card. I don't do anything for somebody else. This is a card for you. I could tell by the first word, two of voices, because I'm not indecisive about shit. Indecision, the angst of not knowing the way. Choices, feeling like you are between a rock and a hard place. Silent intuition. I'm talking to you today. God has came to play. Are you listening? Or are you still scheming and looking for some pay you didn't earn? Rain, 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 rain on me. This rain, this crown meant just for me. Who's really repping integrity today? Hello. The prompt, the many faces of the wind. And it's funny because, what, we got Debbie Downer. We got Debbie, the tropical storm coming in. And it's really going to be really super cray in the last couple of days, this week. But I'm just going to be chill and going to eat and sleep and create, and nap in between naps. Two paths. Don't say I never gave you something for free. But that's going to change. Daddy says I can no longer do that. Time for me to be elite. These people think that they can just make money off of me. Oh, no. Nope. No. But you'll find out soon enough. Two paths. Two options. One is real and one is not. All Pisces are not the same. Some Pisces are very lame. You very rarely see Pisces women getting up with a Pisces man. Friend, yes. Loved one, never. No, we don't. I mean, Pisces men like no. I've not seen one that Just the ones I've met. That can't speak for all Pisces, but you can't speak for all of them when it comes to me. But some of y'all didn't even get to know me personally, and you listen to a liar. A bald-faced, bald-headed, beard-wearing, beard-loving, got a beard liar. And now you don't know what you see. I've always been the gift, and I always find one time. Show me one time. Fuck show me your portal. Show me one time when I didn't rep integrity. Show me one time. I'd like to see it. Go ahead. Show me one time when I didn't rep my integrity. I got receipts and I got screenshots too. So reminding you, we're in a spiritual court of law. Bitch, God's coming for you. Gotcha. I love this weather, right? It just makes me so creative. I know you hate it, but that's okay. Two paths, two options. One is real and one is not. One leads to a future and one will fade away as potential without form. What do you see? Look at them. And look at me. My potential is just heating up. Really, my potential's been here all along, and I was always enough. But I had to see that you were never going to be enough for me. You were just wearing a mask. And I have to laugh because you think some of these celebrities or some of these people who are in positions of power or clout, you would think that, they really are what they're about, but they're not. In fact, they're the biggest liars in the world. And Hollywood, whatever it do, like my mama used to say, Holly is real, but Hollywood is not. So learn between the two. There we go. See, I just connected the dots for you. Are you too slow? Did you get them? I know. It's that. That's when they say, well, I am a military brat. I mean, you know what? I do have a little problem when people can't keep up. And I don't think I'm trying to move too fast, but god damn. Then you want to cap on me? I thought it was funny that the axe range was closed today. I could have used that. I could have literally used some of that axe range, especially after I found out that somebody was trying to scam me, from Ticketmaster. Thank you, Ticketmaster, for checking that out. I wonder how many people got scammed from Ticketmaster. These concerts that are selling these crack-headed, cracked out, sexy red, whatever you be. Listen, bitch, do what you want to. But if any of you come for me, I swear to God, you won't live to see 2025. That's what I heard. And if any of you coming against me and repping them, you won't either. And you know who I'm talking about, sir. How sad. Didn't I help you? Oh, I will again. I just heard something say, and you will again. Oh, no, I won't, boo. Daddy says no. And mommy says no, too. Anyway, getting back to this. Two paths, two options. One is real, one is not. One leads to a future, and one will fade away as potential without form. The two voices sits in the doorway, gently spinning dualities for the travelers below. She offers paths that lead in a different direction so that we can remember that we have free will. Even rocks in hard places contain energy that can be moved, and sometimes it must be walked through. When choices appear equally sweet or equally sticky, appreciate the slightest of nudges, the subtle tuggings on the strings. And it's sad that people can't even read and they think they can compete with me. A bitch that can't even read in actuality, you should have read that contract. I told you that way back then. And you know what? These lawyers that work for these record labels, they're working for those labels. All of them. They're not working for you. You guys, you missed it. And I gave you the truth. But what did you do? You wanted to sacrifice me. That's why any of you big, burly, hip-hop heads, big old burly men, you gang motherfuckers, you know what? Temperance child. Ooh, North Node. Ooh, if I was that rich, you'd all be dead real quick. Because I got a temper on me. I started to get like my daddy. And next thing you know, the real gangster come out of me. All these G's that want to be a gangster. They don't know what they see when I start to switch like that. She's such a nice little girl. She's such a nice little girl. And then she switched. But why did I switch? What did you do to me? What did you do? Maybe that's what you need to recognize. What is it? When you see somebody who is all their life been nice and sweet and the good kid, when they switch like that, someone did something that they shouldn't have done. And don't blame it on my parents, because my parents had me all along. You always try to make it seem like, oh well, your parents were maybe too much, and weren't they overdoing? No, my parents loved me. I know what real love is in every way. But you didn't. Like I said, from day one, I rep my integrity while most of y'all were faking the fuck, just a fucking copycat and wannabe. I could have been your friend. I could have been a gift. Now you owe me nothing to me. Wash them away, Debbie. Wash them all away. Wash them all away. Sing. I gotta watch this energy. I have saged the house with dragons spread all over the place. And I've saged the outside too. Saged the car and saged the tree. Let me finish this up. What did I say? When choices appear equally sweet or equally sticky, appreciate the slightest of nudges, the subtle tuggings on the strings, and trust that even without predictability or foresight, the path you will take will be the right path for you. Know that sometimes the destination is not as important as the steps taken, and I'm always in tune. Real pilots matter. Roll up on me the wrong way, you will be shot on sight. Okay? Hey, yo. I am not lying. Test that if you want to. That's going to be a lesson for you. This is going too long. Wow. Okay. Know that sometimes the destination is not as important as the steps taken, and that progress made with love while listening to the whispers of your soul will always lead you to the transformative power of the right choice. And you lost your soul. You went for the gold, and that was fake gold. You chose the devil's gold, and now the devil's got your soul. And you think just coming around a gift is going to make you bring that back. I got to get that lick back. No. Daddy said you can never have that back. You all whack. Anyway, what's the mantra? 2 choices, equally horrible, laughable, palpable, stuck. 2 choices. That's what someone has right now. Oh, you most definitely out of luck. 2 choices, equally horrible, laughable, palpable, stuck. This angst leaves me lost with nowhere to know. 2 the same, both the best. Which the fuck? Who made this shit up? Who is Chris Ann? This is a hard read. Let me get back to, the stuff that's was meant for me. Let's get back to the ruins and then we out of here, okay? This is a message for me and my collective. And please, you people I know you're part of my collective. I know you're part of my collective, bitch. Do you? I understand. That you got to do it. I guess if that makes you feel good about yourself. But I think by now we have all seen who's the real one in this cast. I can be sexy if I want to, but I'm not trash or a tramp. Anyway, just pick one, baby. It's your choice. You pick today. So, what do you feel like picking today? I really kind of like, just like, ooh. 2 came out the bag. Okay. Since 2 came out the bag, it's a 2 kind of day. So what is this? Ooh, guilt. Wait. Guilt. I don't have guilt. But you know what? Let me read it anyway. It came out, so... Why did I have, wow, this is for me, gratitude. I didn't put this in, but this is always when I'm about gratitude. So, guilt. Evidently, I'm still must be in messenger mode. So this is a message to someone. Because I know a lot of people are having problem with guilt today. So, fine. Let me play it mom's way. In receiving this rune, remember to let the constraints of the time serve you in writing your relationship with yourself. Use this moment to bring quiet to whatever sense of confusion or sadness you may be feeling. There is nothing you can do to change what has already happened. This is for me. I got to stop being mad and just focus on my energy. And that's why you have to close the door on these people permanently. You can't let this back in because they don't change, my friend. They're always going to be who they're going to be. Notice that. When you see negativity like that and it's consistently, that's what it is. You can't change that. Well, God can change anything. God also drowned them in the Red Sea. See the connection to that? Red Sea, bitch. There's nothing you can do to change what has already happened. You can only accept it and turn it over to God. Guilt feeds on conflict. If this rune relates to a situation for you, which you feel blame, I do not. All you can ask of yourself is to face what has occurred honestly and directly, and then do whatever you can to resolve the conflict and to restore it, if not harmony, at least balance. The rune of guilt fosters healings by reminding us of the need to make amends for those who seek to heal situations from the past for what was done or left undone. The rune counsels you to open your heart and act. If there is a letter to be written or a call to be made, someone you must sit with face to face, a prayer to be said, now's the time to bring order, clarity, and peace to the chaos of the past. Somebody needs to hear that, but somebody won't do that. So that was for me. Once again, you know what your daddy said. You know how your mom is. You know what your mama said. We don't do that trash. We don't do that. So stop going back to that. So I promise you, this week, as this rain keeps coming through, I'm going to be healing myself, and you're going to see a even better me. If you were scared before, this is not even remotely all that I can do. I am just getting started. So what will that mean to you? Anyway, if on the other hand you are feeling no guilt and I am not, you may be wondering why you picked this room. Perhaps you picked it so that you might consider the question of the restoration of faith. What is my middle name? My parents knew. They always do. The restoration of faith in our troubled times. The rebuilding of faith in ourselves. Faith in those we love, in families, our friends, and our community. I gravitate to those who are real about their faith and not fakes and not frauds. And that is always true. Find a time when I didn't and knew it. I can be fooled. We all can be fooled. Fool me once, but fool me twice. That's not something we're going to do. Okay, so what is this? And we're out. Hope. Watching the doors swing open. The weather is so nice and quiet right now, and it's like a major storm going on. But and we're actually in a state of emergency, but I'm cool. Somehow I always get through this without much of an alarm. I'm thankful. I'm so thankful for the parents I had, and I'm so thankful for everything I've ever been through, because they made me a better me and made me really tempered in knowing how to deal with many of you. Because honestly, the old me would have killed you all on the side. It's not that. Oh, some of you think you're gonna come up. No, Daddy's gonna, Daddy and you know what, my crew gonna take care of that, because they know what I mean. Y'all learn nothing from the fifth element. Nothing. You can put that little blind on your head and think you're Corbin, bitch. My parents will leave you dead. Okay. The battery's running out, so let me get this in. What is it? Hope. Let's read this real quick. Hope is a light that never fails, a flame burning in the darkest night, an elusive feeling that urges you on when, against all reason, you refuse to give up. Hope is among the most abiding of God's gifts. It has been said that in each life there comes at least one moment which, if recognized and seized, transforms the course of that life forever. Have there been special moments when hope came to you? Yep. What brought hope into your life? Was it your desire for a quiet, grounded, more centered existence? Was it your yearning for a better future and a peaceful world? Or was it a broken heart? Whatever the reason, once it returns, hope restores our optimism that tomorrow can mark a new beginning. Hope is God's love at work in our lives. What does the light mean to you? It's a light, something that's true, or it's a light, a lie. You keep following the lies and you expect to find the beauty and the love in that. But through all that you do, are you finding that? Or are you just finding pure shit? Because there's nothing legit about most of these people. All of them are tricks. And the only thing you can get from a trick is another trick. Tricks love tricks. And a trick can be a politician, a trick can be a preacher, a trick can be a teacher, a trick can be an activist, a trick can be a clown, and it's all about to go down. A trick is a trick. But when Saturn's in town, Saturn doesn't do tricks, because Saturn says it is what it is. And that's the problem. You messed with a kid that gave you the gift, and instead you wanted to sacrifice me. Now, you said I want shit, now you ain't shit. You said I was lying, now who's crying now? You wanted that attention, you got it. Wow. Hope, faith, light. It's right in front of your face, but you don't know what you see because it's not in you. Integrity. It doesn't matter what you do outside of you. You can have all the nails. You can have all the diamonds. You can have all the pearls. You can have all the fans. Only fans? You think that was God's plan? Maybe it was. To scout you, you know what I'm trying to say? To scope you out, to get you out of the land. Oh, I see what YouTube's doing. YouTube too is in a very, very weird way. You're God's plan too, okay? But do you? I'm not monetized. I'm just spreading truth. And no, I'm not doing personal readings. I don't have to. But if you like to, well, you know what? We'll see what we'll see. But anyway, that's it for me. I'm chilling. Have a good week, because it's going to be a heck of a week. Peace.